Gents, good
Hi.
afternoon to both of you. Welcome to my humble abode. Before we kick off, I just want to say, whenever I chat to someone who's like provided something meaningful in my life at some point, I don't like to skirt around it because life's too short. So I'll start off by saying, Damian, mate, Band of Brothers is by far the greatest TV show ever committed to celluloid, in my opinion. I used to watch it nearly every year. I had the kind of the tin can box set and everything. I think from its performances, historical significance, all of that, I struggle to think that it's ever going to be beaten. And just a big pat on the back to you, mate. Just wanted to...
This could be the moment. This could be the moment, Jonny.
This could well be.
This could be it.
This is what you've been waiting for the last 20 years. The Spy Among Friends. What is it about spy thrillers, do you think, that brings people back? What is it that keeps us wanting to tell these stories?
Well, they're about lying, and with large consequences that have enormous amounts of blowback on the lied to, and then hopefully the liar. I think that's what the aspirational element of a spy show. I would argue that we have that, but our show is more than that. It's a show about a very personal relationship between two guys who went through an awful lot together over almost 30 years of a dangerous part of our history.
What do you think? This is a story that we're not as familiar with kind of culturally. I mean, I've been aware of Kim Philby. I think his name has been bandied around for many, many years, but it's not one of those kind of tales that we've seen in thousands of movies and thousands of big TV shows before. So the actual kind of minutiae of what went on there, I guess I'm not the only person in the country who's less familiar with it. Why do you think it's taken so long?
I think that's a really encouraging question, because we have worried at times that, Kim Philby is so well known as part of the Cambridge spy ring of the 30s. But I think that's probably true of an older generation. That's right. And I think anyone that we hope will sit down to watch this, which is from 15-year-olds to 75-year-olds, but from the 15 to 40-year-old crowd, I think you're right. I think a lot of people won't know much about him. What appealed to us, at least to me, was that Nicholas Elliott, his best friend, is even less well known. No one's heard of him. And Ben's brilliant idea just to readdress Kim Philby and who he was and what he did was through this friendship with his friend Nicholas Elliott. So we're able to tell the story through the prism of Nicholas Elliott's love, adoration of Kim Philby, and then his betrayal, which I think is an interesting and personal and particularly a sort of intense emotional way to tell a spy story.